Hello students, we are here again with chapter 1 Integers. By now we have studied a little bit about integers and their properties also. Now we are going to apply that properties in exercise 1.3. As such, you all are know the rules of multiplication. Let's begin this exercise with that rules. Question number 1. Find the each of the following products. First question, 3 into minus 1. Here 3 is positive integer, minus 1 is negative integers. As we know, plus into minus, minus. 3 into 1, 3. The product is minus 3. Next, second question, negative integer minus 1 into positive integer 225. So, minus into plus minus 1 into 225, 225. The product is minus 225. Next question, both are negative integers. So, minus into minus plus 21 into 30, 630. So, our answer is plus 630. Next, D again. Here we are having negative integers, minus into minus plus, and we are multiplying with 1. We know that if we multiply any number with 1, we will get the same number itself. Therefore, again we will get 316. Next, we are having 3 integers. 2 are negative integers and third one is 0. This rule also we know that if we multiply any number with 0, we will get 0 as the product. Look at the answer, 0. Whatever the number, 5 number or 6 number, if you multiply with 0, you will get 0 as a answer. Understand? Remaining problems are homework for you. At last I will list out all the homework problems. Now you copy down this. Let's move to question number 2. This question regarding verifications. Here 2 sub-questions are given. We will solve first question. The question in the screen shows the verification. We have to solve left hand side and right hand side separately. Let's begin with left hand side. Left hand side we are having 18 into 7 plus minus 3. As we know that first we have to simplify inside the bracket. Inside the bracket what we are having? 7 plus minus 3. It shows that two integers, one is positive, another one is negative, opposite integers under addition. But opposite integers we have to subtract. So 7 minus 3 is 4. That is equal to 18 into 4. Now both are positive integers. If we multiply, we will get 72. That is positive 72. It is our left hand side answer. Next, we will solve RHS. RHS we are having 18 into 7 in one bracket. 18 into minus 3 is in one bracket. In between them plus sign is there. First we will simplify inside the bracket. 18 into 7, 126. 18 into minus 3, minus 54. After the two signs are together here, we should multiply plus into minus. We know that is minus. So 126 minus 54 equal to 72. Now we are having LHS and RHS. Both are equal. Hence it is verified. Understand children? Once again I will explain this. This question, the two sub questions are given, both are regarding verification. We have to solve equal to sign left hand side and right hand side separately and shows both the answers are equal, right? So I have taken first LHS. In that What is there? 18 into 7 plus minus 3. 7 plus minus 3 is my 4. 18 into 4. 18 into 4, 72. It is our left hand side answer. Next I have taken right hand side. Two numbers are in bracket, 18 into 7, 18 into minus 3. In between them plus sign. First we should multiply inside the bracket. 18 into 7, 126. 18 into minus 3, minus 54. So two signs are together. We should multiply that, plus into minus, minus 54. If we subtract that 2, we will get again 72. So LHS equal to RHS, hence verified. Okay, copy down. Next, the second verification is that minus 21 into minus 4 plus minus 6 equal to right hand side minus 21 into minus 4 in one bracket, minus 21 into minus 6 is in another bracket. So again we should solve first the LHS. LHS write as it is, what is given. After that minus 4 minus 6, same sign, we should add them, we will get minus 10. That minus 21 bring down as it is. Now these two negative integers, if we multiply, we will get positive integer 210. Next RHS. First we should multiply brackets, minus 21 into minus 4, 84 plus 84. Again we should multiply minus 21 into minus 6. We will get 126. So 84 plus 126, 210. Again we are getting LHS equal to RHS. Hence it is verified. Understand children? Copy down. Let's move to question number 3. Here are some sub-questions. The first sub-question is, for any integer a, what is minus 1 into a equal to? Minus 1 is negative integer and a is positive integer. If we multiply, what we will get? Negative into positive, will get negative. So 1 into a. 1 into anything is the same number itself. So we will get minus 1 into a minus a, where a is an integer. That variable value is one integer. Right? Yes. The second sub question is, determine the integer whose product with minus 1 is. In this question, they are given the product. An integer that is multiplied with minus 1. So, a integer, which is that integer we don't know, into minus 1. It gives minus 22. Right children? Yeah, which is that number we should find. Determine the integer. That is only question. Right? To find that, just divide these two. See? Minus 22 by minus 1. What you will get? Plus 22. Because minus divided by minus plus 1 in 22, 22 times. Or else we know the rule. If you divide any number by 1, you will get the same number itself. So, 22 is our answer. Next, product 37. Again, we will write the same thing. Question mark, which is that integer we don't know. That is multiplied with minus 1 gives 37. This 37. Okay. Again, we will multiply that integers. That is, I will write this side children. Question mark into minus 1 equal to 37. What is that number? If we divide these to 37 by minus 1. And there is no sign, means it is plus. Plus divided by minus is minus. 1 is dividing 37, we will get the same number. minus 37 is another one integer. Understand? Yes. One more number is there. The third product is 0. Again, we will do the same method. Question mark into minus 1. It gives 0. You divide both the integers. 0 by minus 1 equal to 0. 0 is signless. So, 0 is our another one integer. That's all. Only 3 products are given. Like this we should do. Copy down. Next question. Starting from minus 1 into 5, write various products showing some patterns to show minus 1 into minus 1 equal to 1. See, they are given one pattern, that is minus 1 into 5. We should write the various products with the same pattern. Yeah, first answer. We'll write what they are given. Minus 1 into 5, we will get minus 5. Next, we'll write another products. See children, minus 1 into 4 gives minus 4. Next, minus 1 into 3 gives minus 3. Minus 1 into 2 gives minus 2. Similarly, up to this we should write minus 1 into minus 1 equal to 1. If we write like this, we will get this answer. Understand? A pattern given, we should write the same pattern with various products. Understand children? Up to minus 1 we should write here. One answer here is missing. I'll write that. Minus 1 into minus 1 will give plus 1. Here are some homework problems from first main. F, H, J and I. Only 4 problems given. You do it in 100-page notebook. By now I end up this session because this exercise contains more problems. Only 4 questions I solved. Learn it, write and practice with different numbers. If you have any doubt, you can ask. Thank you. Students, before leaving, there is a video for you about tricks of multiplication.
In this video, we're going to take a look at how at MathTA, we've created the fastest, easiest, and most efficient way for students to learn their multiplication tables. So right off the bat, from 1 times 1 to 12 times 12, that's a total of 144 multiplication tables. That's a whole lot of things to remember. However, we've created a method where if you just know 6 rules, just 6 rules, you can go from 144 down to only 24 remaining. That's right, from just 6 rules, we go from 144 math facts down to 24. How is that possible? Well, let's take a look. So we begin with the easiest multiplication rule to remember, which is multiplying anything times the number 1. Anything times the number 1 is that number. 1 times 1 is 1, 2 times 1 is 2, 3 times 1 is 3, etc. Well, you also know the reverse. You also know 1 times 2, 1 times 3, 1 times 4. So from that one simple rule, you actually know 23 math facts. The next rule is multiplying times 10. When it comes to the rule of multiplying times 10, 0 is the hero. You take the number you start with and you add a 0. 2 times 10 is a 2 with an added 0. 3 times 10 is 3 with an added 0, etc. You also know the reverse. You also know 10 times 2, 10 times 3, 10 times 4. So now, from those 2 simple rules, you now have learned 44 multiplication tables. And now you have 100 remaining. Here's the third easiest rule. Multiplying times 11. 11 times a single digit, that digit just duplicates itself. What does that mean? It means 2 times 11 is 22. 3 times 11 is 33. 4 times 11 is 44. 5 times 11, etc. You also know the reverse. 11 times 2, 11 times 3, 11 times 4. So from these 3 simple rules, just 3 simple rules, you've actually learned 60 multiplication tables. And you only have 84 remaining. From 3 rules. And these are the easiest rules. Next one is multiplying anything times the number 2. There are 2 things you can do there. First thing you can do is you can double the number, because 2 times 2 is the same thing as 2 plus 2. 3 times 2 is the same thing as 3 plus 3, etc. Well, if you forget some of your basic addition, there's a backup method. That's the skip counting method. So if you take 9 times 2 or 2 times 9, what you do is you skip count by the number 2 9 times. So you go 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, and then you stop at 18 because that's the 9th term. Very easy, right? Well, guess what? From those 4 rules, just 4 rules, you now know 77 math facts, and you only have 67 remaining. It gets better. So for rule 5, we're going to look at the number 5. And once again, we're going to use skip counting because 5 is one of the easiest numbers to skip count by. So when you have 7 times 5, that just means you're counting by 5 7 times. So 7 times 5 just means you go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and on the 7th one, you stop at 35. Pretty simple, right? Well, now that you know 1 times 5 all the way to 12 times 5, that means you also know 5 times 1 all the way to 5 times 12. So in total, you now know 92 multiplication facts from just 5 rules, and there's only 52 remaining. So now for our last rule, which is the rule of 9. When you multiply a number times 9, such as 2, you take that first number 2, and you take 1 less than that number 2. So 1 less than 2 is 1. Then you say 1 plus what number equals 9? Well, 1 plus 8 equals 9. So 8 becomes your second number. So the answer is 18. Or when you have 3 times 9, 1 less than 3 is 2. Then you say 2 plus what number equals 9? 7. So 27. So forth and so on. 4 times 9. 1 less than 4 is 3. 3 plus what number is 9? 6. So your answer is 36. And you can do that all the way up to 9 times 9 to get 81. So now that you know the answer to 2 times 9 to 9 times 9, you also know the reverse. You know 9 times 2 to 9 times 8. So after just learning 6 rules, you now know 103 multiplication facts. That only leaves 41 remaining. And of those remaining 41, once we remove the duplicates of multiplying by 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, and 12, we only have 24 facts remaining. And you can learn those remaining 24 in record time, in addition to the 6 rules with daily practice, just 10 to 15 minutes a day, using any computer, any tablet, or phone. So what are you waiting for? Get started now.